I made a third star power for every brawler. This video took a lot of work, so please like and subscribe. Also comment your favorite and least favorite star power I made. Now I got that all out of the way, so enjoy. Shelly. Let's get him. Shelly gains 35% movement speed when there's an enemy nearby. Colt. Finish off refreshment. Every time Colt gets a kill, he reloads 1 ammo and gets 1/4 of his supercharge. Poco. Deepen the music. Poco becomes invisible for 3 seconds when attacking 3 consecutive times. Barley. Mighty Beer. Each individual attack Barley throws boosts Barley's and teammate's damage by 10%. El Primo. Combo attack. El Primo charges up a special attack where he uses 2 of his normal punches and stuns the opponent for 1 second with his third punch and then kicks them, pushing him far away, dealing 1,520 damage. It takes 8 seconds to charge a combo attack. Brock. Messy Barrage. Now Brock's rockets travel 25% faster and travel in a curvy spring motion. Nita. Tweenage Chaos. Now Nita's attacks also come back to her in the same direction they went before, and if Nita touches it, she gets healed by 600 health. Bull. Control Direction. Now Bull can choose where he runs while using his super. You still run the same distance and you run where you want with the blue control stick. Rosa. Leftover Greenery. While Rosa uses her super, she leaves behind bushes everywhere she walks. Gus. Wandering Spirits. Now the spirits Gus spawns float around the arena seeking for teammates or Gus and leave a trail of sticky goo that lasts for 4 seconds and slows enemies down. Jackie. Drilling is satisfying. Jackie gains 1,000 health with shield for every enemy brawler that she uses her super on. Dynamite. Bouncy Dynamite. If Dynamite's basic attack or super don't hit anyone, they bounce in the direction of an enemy and then explode. Jessie. Pet Person. No pets attack Jessie or her. Tick. Head Parkour. Tick's super can now jump over walls and water. His super also has a 25% chance to dodge an attack / projectile. Daryl. Stylish Retrieval. Now when Daryl runs out of ammo, he can use an attack that doesn't need ammo, where he throws his guns together, dealing 2,000 damage, and right after, Daryl auto rolls to his guns, pushing any enemies in the way. Then he picks his guns up. I think this would make Daryl a bit more balanced. Penny. Fiery Booty. No matter what, coins always come out of Penny's basic attack, and when Penny's attack hits enemies, the coins leave a trail of fire like her super. It always annoys me so much when I use Penny's attack and don't hit anyone, and the coins still come out, because I want them to come out. Rico. Pushing away unnecessary things. Now Rico's attack and super alike bounce on and push away attacks / projectiles in the opposite direction. 8-Bit. Hyped Gamer. 8-Bit temporarily has the super fast movement speed while attacking, but attacking only. Carl. Emergency Pickaxes. While Carl is using his super, he throws 3 emergency pickaxes that come back to him in random directions, and it happens twice. Bo. Primal Archer. Bo's arrows are much closer together and travel much faster. Ems. Hype and Crash. Every 5 seconds, Ems becomes 5% faster and deals 5% more damage 5 times, but after 10 seconds of the peak hype, Ems becomes 5% slower and deals 5% less damage every 5 seconds, 5 times, and then Ems stays in her normal form for 10 seconds, and then the cycle restarts. Stu. Dashing Fireworks. The Stu's basic attack doesn't hit anyone. The first projectile dashes left, dashing the same length as his super with fire left on the ground, and the second projectile dashes right, dashing the same length as his super with fire left on the ground. Piper. Winds of the Umbrella. When Piper uses her basic attack, she gets pushed back the opposite direction her attack projectile is going quite a bit and heals 400 health. Pam. Fill and Supper. Every 5 attacks, Pam can fire off a wide blast that has the combined damage of all the projectiles in one basic attack. This attack has an enormously long range, heals teammates, and can go through walls. Frank. Long-lasting cracks. The cracks left in the ground after Frank uses his super stay for 10 seconds, slowing enemies down and muting them. BB. Bubblegum Whacker. Now BB can use her basic attack to hit her big piece of bubble gum, making it 20% faster and lasts 2 more seconds every time she hits it. B. Backup Honey. When B drops below 40% health, she heals rapidly 1000 health every second for 2.5 seconds and gains 20% increased movement speed for 2.5 seconds. It takes 20 seconds to charge up this ability to use again. Nanny. Effort to Protect. Every projectile Nanny hits reloads .25 ammo. Edgar. Try Hard. Edgar can hold up to 3 of his supers at once, like Melody. Griff. Everyone loves money. Griff's attack and super heal teammates for 2/5 of the damage dealt. Grom. Frick the Kids. Grom deals 40% more damage and takes 20% less damage to child brawlers under 18. Bonnie. Adult Thief. Now Bonnie has 2 ammo and unloads her attack faster. Much better than her stupid star power. Gale. Under 0 degrees. Now Gale's super can freeze water, making anyone able to walk on it. Gale's super also leaves an ice rink, like Lou's super, in the area Gale's super went for 6 seconds. Colette. Self anti-attacks. Every second, 4, 6, etc. attacks or projectile that hits Colette deals 34% less damage. Belle. After Belle attacks, her shot pulses 3 times while moving, dealing 1500 damage and showing invisible enemies that are nearby each pulse. The damage is dealt in a circle with a 3-tile radius, like the center of the circle is the projectile that Belle shoots out. Ash. Inner Anger. Now Ash's super slowly charges by itself, and his rage drops half as much when he isn't attacking any enemies. Lola. Diverse Ego. Now Lola's ego heals while not attacking or being damaged. Her ego might also attack by herself, depending on the situation. Sam. Knuckle Sandwich. If Sam is holding his bear trap, he uses the bear trap to his advantage, dealing 300 more damage per punch and stealing a bit of the enemy's ammo when using his basic attack. Mandy. Diabetes. Enemies hit by Mandy's super deal 50% less damage for 5 seconds. Macy. Techno Knockback. Now Macy's attack knocks back enemies and slows them down by 25% for 2 seconds. Hank. Big ol' bubble. Now Hank's bubbles are bigger and pop by themselves later. Pearl. Kinetic Heat. The more Pearl gets attacked, the more her heat bar charges up. Larry and Lori. Brothers Glow Up. Now Lori has 2000 more health and deals 40% more damage. Angelo. Bond of Love. Now teammates with ranged attacks, Angelo's super, also have poisonous attacks. This is one of my favorites I made. Barry. Brain Freeze. If an opponent is in the area of 2 attacks from Barry, they get slowed down by 30%, and if an opponent is in the area of 3 or more attacks, they get stunned for 1.5 seconds and are slowed down after for 2 seconds by 30%. Mortis. The Night Gloom. Now Mortis deals/heals 20% more damage / health for each enemy he attacks with 1 attack. Tara. Spiritual Conversion. Now Tara's cards fall down after they reach their max range. They stay there for 8 seconds, and each card Tara picks up gives her an 8% shield. Gene. Super Wish. Now Gene's attack charges his teammates' supers when he uses his attack on them. The amount of super charged is 1/2 the amount Gene charges a super when he attacks enemies. Max. Speed of Light. While Max and teammates are using Max's super, they can go through walls and walk on water. Mr. P. Dr. P. A circle of smoke, 4-tile radius, is left on the ground when Mr. P's suitcase hits the ground the second time. The smoke circle lasts 5 seconds, and if an enemy makes contact with it, they get a virus that slows down the reload and unload speed that lasts for 6 seconds. Enemies can spread the virus to other enemies too. Sprout. Eccentric Code. Sprout gains 5% movement speed for 6 seconds every time his basic attack bounces. Now they also make teammates invisible for 2 seconds by attacking them. Byron. Snake Oil Extract. Now Byron's super makes teammates take 35% less damage for 8 seconds, and enemies take 35% more damage for 8 seconds. Squeak, Mega Ball. The ball in the middle of Squeak's attack becomes 2.5 times larger, making it easier to stick Squeak's attack onto enemies. Ruffs, We Love the Colonel. Now Ruffs gets a circle around him with a 3.5 tile radius that charges his super and reloads ammo when there are people in it. Lou, XXL Order. Every 8 attacks, Lou sends out 12 snow cones in a rectangle that's 3 snow cones wide and 4 snow cones long, the 3 snow cone side being parallel to Lou. The attack has the same range as a normal attack. Buzz, Trained Dino. Now Buzz's torpedo travels 2.5 times faster, and also now Buzz charges 1/2 of his super after getting a kill. Fang, Quick Kicks. Now Fang's unload speed increases by 25% every 3 seconds for 9 seconds, and after 4 seconds of peak unload speed, Fang drops back to normal unload speed, and then the cycle restarts after 4 seconds. Eve, Baby Maker. Now Eve releases a baby every 6 seconds. When Eve is below 30% health, the baby has double the HP. Janet, Free Will. Now Janet can drop her super as bombs whenever she wants to. Also now if an enemy is attacked by 3 successive bombs, they get muted in 4 seconds. Otis, Angry Mutes. Now Otis's super also makes enemies 35% faster, but they take double the damage for 6 seconds. 360 Replay. Now Buster's super surrounds him and lasts 2% longer every time an attack is reflected. Gray, Gravitational Pull. Gray's super draws in enemies towards it, making them slippery, slowing them down by 10%, and just moving them towards the portal, of course. RT, Serious Warning. Now when RT attacks an enemy that's marked, he launches them into the air for a bit, and when he kills a marked enemy, he heals 75% of the HP he currently has. Willow, Well-Handled Control. Moving brawlers that you're controlling is now much less slippery, and now you also get access to that brawler's super. Doug, Party Dog. When Doug or teammates are revived, they spawn with 8 brick wall tiles around them that follow them. Enemies also get pushed away when they make contact with a moving wall tile. The wall lasts for 15 seconds. Chuck, Exhaust. Chuck constantly releases his basic attack in all directions around him when using his super, the super where he rides his train. Charlie, Healing Vines. Now Charlie can heal her super, the trap, with her basic attack. Now she can also trap multiple enemies if they are close enough to. Miko, Monkey in and Around. Now Miko starts off his super moving slower. In the middle of his super he is at the normal speed he usually is, and near the end of his super he's really fast. Now he also takes 1/2 of the time to jump for 6 seconds after using the super. Melody, Stunningly Cute. Now Melody's dash stuns enemies for 1 second, and now she can also attack in between supers. Lily, I Want My Super. Lily slowly charges a rage bar, like Ash, that builds up slowly if there are no enemies in her supercharged circle. Although if there are enemies in her supercharged circle, the rage goes away quickly. It takes 6 seconds to get rid of all the rage, starting from max rage. Clancy, Rank Up Surprise. Clancy instantly gets his super after ranking up. This is a bit similar to his last circle. Spike, Sentient Spikes. Now Spike's main attack slightly homes in on enemies, and the super moves to the closest enemy brawler if there is no one in it. Crow, Currently in Hiding. As soon as Crow gets his super, he turns invisible for 5 seconds, and after he uses his super, he turns invisible for 2 seconds. Leon, Sharp Blades. Now Leon's main attack destroys bushes and pierces through enemies. Sandy, Sapping Nightmare. Now Sandy's basic attack steals 2.5 ammo. Amber, Spreading Fire. When Amber is attacking someone and there is someone nearby her attack, the attack chains onto the other brawler even though she isn't aiming at them. Meg, Curse Technology. If Meg attacks someone in their normal weak form twice, they go to the Shadow Realm for 5 seconds. Surge, Giga Chad. From stage 3 onwards, Surge's attacks pierce through enemies, and from stage 4 onwards, his attacks break walls. Chester, Absolute RNG. Now Chester's 4 attack types have different chances of happening. 1 bell, 10%, 2 bells, 30%, 3 bells, 40%, 4 bells, 20%. You can also see how many bells you're going to use before attacking. Cordelius, Suspicious Shrooms. Every 4th attack distorts the enemy's screen for 4 seconds. Kit, Defensive Clinging. Kit gains a shield that reduces damage by 70% when on a teammate or an enemy. Draco, True Rebellion. Now Draco's basic attack can push walls and bushes, and put stickers on enemy screens, blocking their view for 2.5 seconds when he attacks them. This one was a bit lazy, but whatever. Okay guys, I hope you liked my video. Also remember to like and subscribe, and peace.